Happy day, friends. Starbird here. If this is your first time doing yoga, that's awesome. Even if it's not your first time, if you've got some injuries or it's just been a long time since you've been in the practice, then this is going to be the perfect sesh for you. This is a class for complete beginners. I like to call it sweet and slow. We're going to move through Sun Salutation A and work on a little bit of balance here. So welcome. Let's get started. Go ahead and grab a comfortable seat on your mat, maybe cross-legged if that works best for you, or you can feel free to stretch out your legs if that's a little bit more suited, and sit up nice and tall. We're going to take a few cleansing breaths, so deeply inhale through your nose, fill up your lungs, and just exhale as slowly as possible. Again, inhale all the way from the earth up to the crown. Fill up and exhale nice and slow, keeping the spine straight. One more breath, inhaling and exhaling through the nose. This time, inhale, circle sweep your arms up overhead. Let your palms touch, and as you exhale, just draw your hands back toward Mother Earth. Inhaling up, palms touch at the top of the inhale, and as you exhale, hands draw down. Inhale all the way up, palms touch. And this time, bring your left hand down to the earth beside you and sweep your right arm overhead. Let your bicep curl over your ear and keep those right fingertips active, spread wide. Let's get some energy going in the body as we open up through the right side. Breathing here. Inhale back to center. Bring the right hand down to the earth and sweep the left arm overhead this time. Opening up through the left side body, taking your gaze up to the sky. Left fingertips are active. Take a big inhale. And as you exhale, bring the left hand down to the earth and interlace both hands behind you, clasping your fingers right thumb over left. Keep a little bit of space in between the palms, a little bit of bend in the elbows, and then as you're ready, slowly start to fold, straightening your arms as much as feels good, keeping your hands off of your low back if it's okay for your shoulders. We just want to take our time and really open up, unfold. Inhale back up through center, softly release the clasp and just shake it out. Let's come into a tabletop position on the mat, hands and knees. Stack your shoulders over your wrists and your hips over your knees. Spread your fingers wide and root those knuckles down into the earth. With your next inhale, let your belly dip low. Start to arch your spine and let the crown of your head raise up. Exhale, press the earth away, round fully and look into your navel. Inhale, belly low like a hammock, spine arches. Exhale, press Mother Earth away, round fully, look into your navel. Inhale, belly dip slow. Lift your gaze and exhale, round fully, looking into navel. Close your eyes and start to take any motions here that feel good for your body. So maybe a little sway side to side, taking hips in figure eights, making circles with the head and neck, whatever you like. And then come back to those roots. Draw your navel into your spine and stretch your right toes back behind you. Root your right toes down and just rock back and forth on the right toes to open up the back of the right leg, and then lift your right leg, keeping the foot even with the hip. Come onto the fingertips of the left hand and flex that right foot so that the toes point straight down. As you're ready, left hand down, right knee down, let's switch. Left leg extends behind you, rocking back and forth on the left toes to open up that left leg, and then let the left leg lift up, toes flexed. Come onto the fingertips of the right hand. Keep that core engaged, just playing with balance here for a moment. You can do it. And then right hand down, left knee down. Awesome. Feel free to wiggle it out. Tuck your toes. Take a big inhale. And as you exhale, come up into a high plank, stacking shoulders over wrists, heels over toes. Without moving hands or feet, send your hips to the sky, creating an upside down V with your body, downward facing dog. Now your hands are going to want to kind of lift up, just rooting down through the outer edges of the pinkies. But instead I want you to really focus on getting those index finger mounds and thumb mounds down and spread through the fingers. Let your brain hang, head in between your arms. Look in between your hands and slowly walk to the front of the mat. Just take it step by step. Feet hip width distance as you get there. And then go ahead and grab opposite elbows, hooking your hands into the crooks of the elbows for ragdoll. Swing side to side, keeping knees bent. We just want to take our time and open up our hamstrings. We're not in a hurry. With your next inhale, halfway lift, bringing your fingertips to your shins, stretching your spine long. And with your exhale, fold fully again. Rest your belly on your thighs. Bring your hands to the thighs and then slowly roll up with the inhale. Crown of the head is the last thing to lift. Circle sweep your arms overhead with your next inhale and allow your palms to touch. Look up. Exhale, hands into your heart center. Let's prepare for a Sun Salutation variation. Inhale, circle sweep the arms up. And exhale, separate your palms, soften your knees, and dive forward. Chin and chest lead the way. Inhale, halfway lift, stretch your spine long. Exhale, fold, plant your hands and step your left toes to the back of the mat. Right knee stacked over right ankle. Inhale, look up. Exhale, right foot back to meet the left. Find that upside down V shape, downward facing dog. Look forward in between your hands and just step your left foot in between your hands. Left knee stacked over left ankle. Look up and rock back and forth on those right toes. Get super strong and then step the right foot up to meet the left. Feet hip width distance. With your inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, palms touch overhead. Exhale, hands into heart center again. Inhale, circle, sweep up, palms touch. Exhale, pour out with a flat back, fold. Inhaling, halfway lift, straighten your spine. Exhale, fold, plant your hands, and this time step your right toes to the back of the mat. Left knee stacked over left ankle, fingertips down. Inhale, look up. With your exhale, step your left foot back to meet your right. Find that upside down V shape, downward dog. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Look forward in between your hands and step your right foot in between hands. Look up as you stack right knee over right ankle, rocking back and forth on those left toes. Step the left foot up to meet the right. Inhaling, halfway lift. Exhaling, fold. Inhale, circle sweep it all the way up. Watch palms touch. And exhale, draw your hands into your heart center. Let's do another round just like that. Inhale, circle sweep it up. Keep that core engaged. Exhale, dive forward. Gaze to your knees as you empty the breath. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands. This time step your left toes to the back of the mat. Right knee over right ankle. Inhale, look up. Exhale, right foot back to meet the left, downward dog. Look forward in between your hands and step the left foot in between hands. Left knee over left ankle. Rocking back and forth on those right toes. Step the right foot up to meet the left. Inhale, halfway lift. Stretch your spine long. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up. Palms touch overhead. Exhale, hands into your heart center. Inhale, circle, sweep your arms up. Exhale, fold. Keep the spine flat. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Plant your hands. This time step your right toes to the back of the mat. Left knee over left ankle, fingertips down, look up. And exhale, step back to your downward facing dog. Melt your heart. Look forward in between your hands and step that right knee in between hands, stacking over the right ankle. Left foot steps up to meet the right. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, hands into your heart center. Let's play with a little balance here. I'm going to turn around so you can see me better. But we're going to bring our feet still about hip width distance. And I want you to lift all 10 toes. And imagine there's mud underneath you and try to sink your toes back down. Keep the left foot rooted And as you're ready, find a place to focus on and lift that right knee up toward your chest. Feel free to keep your hands at heart center, or you can always put your hands on your hips if that's a little bit easier. Balancing here, just another moment, and then right foot down. Take a second, shake it out. Balance can be kind of tricky for most of us, so it's all good if you felt a little wavering there. Now we're going to root down through that right foot, find that focus, and lift your left knee toward your chest. Once again, feel free to bring hands to hips if that makes it a little bit easier for you. You can do it. Just another second, balancing here, and then bring that left leg down. Shake it out, wiggle it. It's all good. And let's come right back to feet hip width distance. Inhale, circle, sweep up, and exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. As you exhale, plant your hands and step back to your plank position. Shoulders over wrists, heels over toes. Get super strong. We're going to come down to the knees, bend your elbows, and hug your triceps into your body as you lower your front body all the way down through Chaturanga Dandasana. Bring your fingertips back behind you a little bit and lift your heart. Tuck your toes, and with your exhale, press back to hands and knees. And then take your hips back toward your heels for child's pose or balasana. In child's pose, we just take a moment to melt our heart to the earth and come back to our breath. So once again, find those slow inhales and slow exhales, especially if that flow got a little bit quick for you at the end of those sun salutations. As you're ready, come back to that tabletop position. Cross your ankles behind you and sit all the way back so that you can free your legs up in front of you. Go ahead and scoot up a little bit on your mat if you're at the back like I am, so you have a little bit more space. And stretch that right leg long and hug your left knee into your chest. Keep the right toes pointing straight to the ceiling and wrap your right arm around your left knee. Bring your left hand behind you like a kickstand. Inhale, lift and lengthen. And exhale, twist to the left, taking your gaze toward your left shoulder if it's okay for your neck. Keeping your eyes soft here, your gaze soft, and just breathe into this twist for another moment. And then as you're ready, softly untwist and let's switch. So hug that right knee into the chest, left leg is long, wrap your left arm around your right knee and take your right fingertips back behind you like a kickstand. Inhale, lift and lengthen so we stretch the spine, and then exhale, twist to the right. Gaze follows to the right side and just breathe. Softly untwist, scoot all the way up to the middle of the mat so that you can lay your back flat, keeping knees bent, soles of the feet hip width distance apart. Lift your right leg and bring the outer edge of the right ankle to the top of the left thigh, letting that right knee splay open. Interlace your fingers behind your left knee and draw your left leg toward you, making a figure 4 with your legs. Keep those shoulders relaxed. So try not to have your shoulders off of the mat or your head off of the mat so that you can grab the back of that knee. Feel free to grab a towel or a strap or whatever you can get a hold of. Just pause the video if you need to so that you can find that clasp without stressing or straining. Allow that left foot to come back down to the earth and mindfully remove the right leg from around the left. And let's switch it up. Left leg lifts up. Outer edge of the left ankle to the top of the right thigh. Interlace your fingers behind your right knee and draw your right leg toward your body. Now I ask that you do this behind your knee so that we protect the joint. So we really don't want to put any strain or stress on that knee. So that's why we don't grab on top of the knee. Again, shoulders stay relaxed, face relaxed. As you're ready, bring the right foot down, mindfully bring the left foot down, and hug both knees into the chest. Bring your hands to the inside arches of your feet, so taking your arms in between your knees, grab the edges of your feet and open up your hips. Drive your knees toward the earth on either direction. Happy baby or Ananda Balasana. For some people, it feels good to rock side to side here. Just explore for a second. And then, as you're ready, hug that right knee back into the chest and just let that left leg relax flat. Bring your left hand to the outside of the right knee and guide it across your body. Open up your right arm to the right side like a wing and take your gaze toward your right fingertips, which takes that twist all the way up into your cervical spine. Allow yourself to be relaxed and focus more on your shoulders staying rooted than how far that knee comes across the body. As you're ready, softly untwist, come back to center, and let's switch it up. This time, left knee hugs into the body, right leg stretches out long. Right hand to the outside of the left knee. Draw the left knee across the body and open up the left arm to the left. Gaze is toward the left fingertips. Eyes closed or halfway closed. Just relax and breathe into this twist. Feel your body resetting as you wring out anything that doesn't belong in the rest of your day. Just let it go. Think of your body like a wet sponge and twist it out. Come back to center and bring your hands to the tops of your knees as you hug them toward your chest, and take your knees in a circle together. First in one direction and then circling in the other. Should feel like a nice rolling massage for the low back. As you get all those last wiggles out, let's come into Shavasana, or corpse pose. In Shavasana, we let everything go, stretching the legs out long, spreading the arms out wide. Eyes are closed. Just relax and be. Surrender completely and let everything get heavy. I am bountiful, blissful and beautiful. Bountiful, blissful and beautiful I am. You are bountiful, blissful and beautiful. Bountiful, blissful and beautiful you are. We are bountiful, blissful and beautiful. Bountiful, blissful and beautiful we are. As you're ready, begin to bring your awareness back into the present moment, feeling the full weight of your body. Start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Circle your wrists and your ankles. Stretch your arms overhead super long like a yawn and point your toes away. And then draw your knees into your chest and allow yourself to rock over to the side of your choice. When you feel led, press your hand into the earth and begin to rise to a comfortable seat, eyes remaining closed. Root your sitting bones down and your spine grows tall. Feel the relaxation that's come over your body in just that short amount of time. Inhale, circle, sweep arms up. Exhale, hands into your heart center, and let's take one Om together. Om. Namaste.